Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Here with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. George and Kawhi, the talented forward pair. Norman Powell out there with James Harden. And it's Zubac in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Chicago, they've got Dosunmu. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Draymond Green. Then there's Nikola Vucevic, and it's the great one in at the one. And over a long regular season, Grant, what are some of the things coaches do to keep things fresh and their players engaged?
Well, you said it best. It is a long season, and to keep it light, you have to have team outings and dinners and guest speakers. Intentional connections, that's what I call it. And really, there's so much pressure in this league, so those moments really allow you to bond and relax and really come together as a group.
Now here's Leonard. There's a screen. Pass to Zubac. Back to Leonard. Takes the three. Chicago grabs the miss. Here's the great one. DeRozan outside. Now Vucevic. Green up top. Leonard defending. Green, the pass to Vucevic. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. Recently, James Harden has brought renewed focus to his playmaking, Richard.
Make no mistake, B.A., he's still a gifted scorer, but yeah, he's been facilitating way more, leading the league in assists, just reminding everybody how cunning his game is, that he can beat you with his passing.
You're not going to find many better two-way players than George. He gets after it at both ends every night.
Outside Harden. Stolen. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. The great one can't get it to go. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. And a fast break now for the Bulls. And the dunk by DeRozan.
DeRozan making his presence felt at the rim.
And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. George outside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. You know, over his career, Paul George has racked up more than his fair share of accolades, Grant.
Well, he's a fixture at All-Star Weekend, that's for sure. Now, he's made the All-Defensive team more than a few times. He's had an outstanding career.
First free throw is good. You know, Grant, what's interesting about the Clippers, they play solid defense, even though they're not overly disruptive.
Well, B.A., think about this. So many veterans, they know how to position themselves. They know where the help is coming from, too. And, of course, they know when to pick their spots. Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
DeRozan outside. Shoots over George, and DeRozan gets it to go.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy. And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
On the attack, Green uses the glass to finish the layup.
This is how skilled Draymond is at handling the rock, and he's able to create for himself.
Now here's Harden. He's guarded closely. Pass to George. Here's Leonard. And the Clippers miss again. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Here's the great one. Leonard defending. Here's the great one. And there's another one for the Bulls.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
To the middle. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Don't you forget, Harden's won an assist title now. This man can pass that rock.
The Bulls have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Picked by Vucevic. Down low. Shoots over Harden. Vucevic gets the bucket.
The size mismatch makes that a high percentage look.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Leonard outside, shoots, gets some space and buries the jumper.
In total control on that possession. Kawhi just reading the defense and taking it himself.
Here's the great one, defended by Harden. On the wing, DeRozan. In his last outing, 8 points for him.
Premium talent in this league. DeRozan about as valuable as they come.
First team foul. At the line for the Bulls, DeMar DeRozan. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. That one's no good. The Clippers have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Leonard finds Harden. George outside. Harden with a screen on DeRozan. George for 3. It's hauled in by the great one. For Chicago, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Inside. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
The Clippers trail. Powell outside. Pass to George. Oh, they get a hand on it. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. Here's Dosunmu. And Chicago again with a bucket. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Chicago.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
Now here's DeRozan. 5 points in the game. The great one passes to DeRozan. Drops in the 3. DeRozan's got 8.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Leonard outside. Zubac with a screen on Green. Harden from outside. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard.
This is what great shooters do. Harden is rising to the three-point challenge.
Here's the great one. Defended by Harden. With the drive. And it's hammered home by Green.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Here's Leonard. The Bulls making their last shot. He's off on the layup.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Here's Green. Oh, solid D from Leonard. And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Trailing by 10. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
You know, in that game, it was just too much disparity in effort level between the two teams, especially on the glass.
The poor rebounding is something that they'll have to shore up going forward. It puts you at such a disadvantage when you look at the battle of possessions.
Woo, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
Harden scanning the floor. Powell outside. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by the great one. The great one's got 4 rebounds now. To the inside. Green. Pass to the great one. Green. A screen. The great one passes to Green. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. 6 points for him.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Leonard up top. Driving inside. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
That's just terrifying coming down the lane. I mean, when Leonard is attacking with ferocity, man, the D has to foul.
2 shots.
And he drops the first.
A member of the NBA 75 team, Kawhi's done pretty much everything on the court. Multiple Finals MVP, multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards. I mean, we're watching an all-timer in Leonard.
Here's the great one. Coming off a solid outing against Oklahoma City. To the paint. Here's Vucevic. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in. Vucevic has got his second basket.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
Right side, Harden. George finds Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. Rebound by the Bulls. The Great One's got 5 rebounds in the game.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. Powell passes to Harden. Off target from outside. And it's the Bulls' ball. They lead by 14. To the middle. And Vucevic slams it in.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And the Clippers with the ball, following the bucket by the Bulls. George passes to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
When we talk about wings in the NBA, George is as good as anyone passing the rock.
Here's the Great One, defended by Harden. The Great One passes to Dosunmu. Vucevic, a screen on Powell. Dosunmu. And again, it's Chicago.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
Outside Harden. Pass to Leonard. And it's Chicago with a board. Green's got 4 rebounds now.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. The new group getting ready for the Clippers. Jones, he's checked in for Zubac. Mann comes in for George. Sumner's checked in for Powell. And it's Highland in for James Harden. Here's the Great One. Drains him. Now he's 3 for 5.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Draymond Green is out there with Ayo Dosunmu. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. Then it's Kobe White. And it's the Great One in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here's the Great One, defended by Harden. Picked by Vucevic. Pass to the Great One from deep. And that comes off the assist by Green. The Great One's got 5 points in the quarter.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Green against Leonard. Here he goes. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
That hoop is what makes Kawhi so lethal. I mean, you have to respect the outside shot, but he can also take it right to the basket.
Here's the Great One. He's got 9. Pass to Dosunmu. White on the wing. Vucevic, a screen on Powell. White drives in, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Thanks. The great one in the last game against the Thunder really lit up the floor. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc. As usual, he was a force of nature in that game. He made the opposition look utterly helpless.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Here's the great one. 12 points for him. Pass to White. To the inside. The great one. And he jams it after taking a nice feed on the run.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
Outside Harden. George with it. Fires from deep. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
And the defense has to be more aware of Paul George. You got to know how fast his trigger is.
Green, a screen. Here's the great one. He takes it in, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. George with it. Give him 8 points now. Shoots from 12. And again, it's the Clippers.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Picked by Vucevic. Here's the great one. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Chicago.
Last season, they got swept in a 2-game season series against this opponent. I'm sure they're looking for payback tonight.
For sure, this is a team that feels like they should never be swept in a season series by anyone, but especially when it's one of the heavy hitters from the other conference.
Harden misses. Chicago has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Ball, he's checked in for White. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Man, he's checked in for George. Outside Harden. Pass to Powell. Jacks up a 3. Sends it home from 3-point land. Powell's got 6 in the quarter.
After failing to knock down anything from deep in the first quarter, he's got 2 to go here in the second.
All no good. Los Angeles has gotten only 4 of 9 from beyond the arc here in the second. All right, Grant, talking about Ivica Zubac, what do you like most about his game?
Well, just his defensive presence. I mean, he's willing to challenge shots at the rim, refusing to give anything easy.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. The great one passes to Vucevic. Pass to the great one. That one goes. And that's his 9th made shot in 12 attempts.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Inside. Here's Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Ball passes to Vucevic. Here's Green. Over Leonard. And it's Green missing. Los Angeles shooting just under 40% from the field. Here's Harden. And Harden with the slam.
What an athlete Harden is. Gets off the ground so fast to hammer it down.
Ball passes to the great one. Green, a screen. Down low. And it falls. 4 for 8 for him from the floor.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Pass to Zubac. Now Powell. 52 seconds left in the half. Just 5 to shoot. Tries a 10-footer. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And it's hammered home by Green.
With how much Draymond moves on the offensive end, Green gets a lot of dunk opportunities.
Now here's Powell. He's closely guarded. Blocked! And now the Bulls in transition. Pass to Ball. Outside for Green. Here's the great one. On the take. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on even to Zubac.
Great job drawing the foul and almost converted the shot as well.
Number 86. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And he makes both free throws. 11 seconds left in the first half. Zubac, screen. Here's Harden. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Chicago Bulls firmly in control with an impressive 28-point lead as the quarter ends. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the Chicago Bulls.
Well, they understand what they do well and what this other team doesn't do well, and they're creating matchups to exploit that.
It's what the best teams do. We talk about it being a players' league, but great coaching makes a difference.
And now to some other news. We've got some trades to talk about.
Yeah, what do you think about the trade for D'Angelo? He's talented guard with the shoot-first mentality, but I like he's trying to get the others involved.
Certainly has that capacity. Should be fun to watch him grow with this team. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And for Chicago, they're shooting it well at 59%. Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. George and Kawhi, the talented forward pair. James Harden out there with Norman Powell. And it's Zubac in at the 5, roaming the paint.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
So it's Chicago now, the great one.
Love the defense from Harden right there. When he's active on this end, it makes a huge difference.
Grant, you had a terrific mid-range game. It feels like more players are going back to that now.
Yeah, it's interesting, B.A. The analytics say dunks and three-pointers. That makes your offense almost just two-dimensional. In many cases, too predictable. You're seeing more and more players, particularly the elite ones, finding comfort in the mid-range.
Leonard passes to Harden. To the inside. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
And we have witnessed Harden becoming a dynamic playmaker over time, including improving as a distributor.
Here's the great one. No good from outside.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Oh, a fantastic score. Kawhi can put a barrage of points up quick.
The great one passes to Dosunmu. There's the triple. Sinks it from distance. Dosunmu's got 7 points.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Here's the pick. Leonard for 3. And it's Dosunmu with the rebound.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George. The Clippers on D. Vucevic, a screen on Leonard. Here's Green. The Clippers grab the miss. Leonard looking over the floor. Over Green. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. DeMar DeRozan picks one up.
Yes, such a skilled score. When George is looking to attack, it puts pressure on the D.
White, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. George hits them both. The Bulls have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Vucevic, a screen on Harden. The great one passes to White. Here's Dosunmu. It's rebounded by Zubac.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
And the jam by George.
And at the offensive end, George persistent and consistent.
Here's the great one, defended by Harden. He gets it in there. The great one's got 27 points.
Even if they saw the step back coming, the defense didn't offer much resistance.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
You have to give Paul George a lot of credit. He's willingly accepted a secondary role in the Clippers. He said, quote, Kawhi is the number 1, I'm the number 2. There is no ego. I'm totally fine with that. I try to compliment him and also take the load off of him. And Brian, when they are both right, there's not a better tandem in the game.
Good point. Top tier. Thanks, Allie. The 3 is up. And he drains it, making him 7 for 15 for the day.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. The great one passes to Green. Here's the great one. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Fading back. Nobody there to even challenge him.
Pass to George. Back to Harden. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. A nice shot by Zubac.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Here's the great one, defended by Harden. And he's going for the oop here. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Doing exactly what you expect. Vuce setting a solid screen that gets things going.
And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Orlando, where they'll face the Magic. That'll be the second game of a 5-game road trip.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
Here's the great one. He has 29 now. With the fadeaway. And there's another one for the Bulls.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Harden from outside. Rebound by the Bulls. The great one's got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside White. And again, it's Chicago with a three.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
And it's slammed in by Zubats.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MOB, physical, get in position for the putback and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
Yeah, another thing they did well was feed the ball into the paint. They really utilized their size there tonight.
Man, he's checked in for the Clippers. And, yep, it's good. Harden's got 5 points now this quarter.
Love the effort on D, but they know if they can cover Harden too close inside, he'll just make it a foul.
The great one passes to Vucevic, and stolen by Leonard. And it's off the back of the rim, no good.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Vucevic. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
Look, Vuce is a big man that can score at all three levels. And look, his versatility makes him a nightmare for defenses.
Now here's Harden. 10 points for him. Pass to Zubats. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. The great one can't get it to go. Los Angeles has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Leonard passes to George. Shoots over to Sumu. Rebound by the Bulls. Here's the great one. 33 points for him. Pass to Dosunmu. Fires the three. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
Harden to pass to man. Leonard with a screen on White. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Chicago has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Pass to Dosunmu. Picked by Vucevic. White for 3. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubats has got 6 rebounds now in the game. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by. Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself. Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Boy, it's been a minute since they last scored.
It has been. And at what point do you alter your strategy? Try to get back on track.
George. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
And just not letting the tough defense stifle him. I mean, George gets the shot he wants. Hustle pays dividends, I'll tell you. And when it's getting you to the line like that, whew, man, what a night.
Highland, he's checked in for Zubats. Here's the great one. He's got 36 points. Back to ball. Williams on the wing. Here's the three. Second chance effort. Kornet can't hit.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Pass to Harden to the middle. Here's Leonard. And it's Kornet with a rebound. Chicago has got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the third quarter. Now White from outside the arc. They get it back. The great one passes to Kornet. Rebounded by James Harden. Well, the Clippers shooting an impressive 48% from the floor in the third quarter. Here's Highland. And there's the rejection. There's Ball with a 3. Nails it from 3. Ball's got 9.
When you peek at Lonzo's three-point numbers, they illustrate how much time Ball's put into his shot.
And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball. And this is a player who's been giving his all. Our Eastern Conference Player of the Week.
Oh, it's been so much fun to watch him on the offensive end recently. He's really his team's engine on that end of the floor, sparking plays and helping them find open shots and big points.
Coffee, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Sumner comes in for James Harden. And it's Leonard with the ball for Los Angeles. And And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
And so here is Chicago. Right side White. Left side Williams. Pass to the great one. Williams with the screen. Here's the great one. Oh, sensational!
Yes.
What a dunk!
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I like to see.
Ooh, and powered down. What a jam. Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Yes, it's good.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Terrence Mann.
A minute 58 left in the third. Here's the great one. He's got 38 from the arc. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
What was the defense thinking? I mean, that's the wrong guy to leave open.
Here's Sumner. Leonard for 3. It's hauled in by White. White's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's the great one. And a miss there on the triple.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Pass to Coffey. And rejected. Inside. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
A mistake by the defense. You can't let Ball's teammates get open because he will find them.
Ball against Highland. Leonard on the wing. Here's Mann. Coffey, the pass to Mann. 5 on the clock. Lets it go from the wing. Highland misses.
This is a game he'd like to forget. And the worst part is bringing down the whole squad.
Williams a screen on Leonard. And he lobs it up. Ooh, it's stolen away. In transition, here come the Clippers. It's tipped. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
And the Bulls making a change here. Johnson's checked in.
Number 15, Cameron Johnson.
27 seconds left in the third quarter. Highland, three-pointer off the mark. And the Bulls shooting an efficient 57% tonight. Ball against Highland. Right side Johnson. One second left. And so it's Chicago holding a massive 34-point lead to end the quarter. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. Back after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. They've got Luke Cornett, Patrick Williams out there with Cameron Johnson. Then it's Ball, and it's White in a two-guard. That now called rebound by the Clippers.
Timeout call. Clippers. There they are, fans. Let's hear it one more time for your Chicago Bulls.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. George against Williams. Pulls up on the wing. Count the basket. George has got 9 points now in the second half. Chicago with the ball. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Pass to Williams. Outside Johnson. No good on the triple.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
George for 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Cornette's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
He knocked down a 3 in the first quarter, but he's still been unable to connect from deep past the break.
Pass to Johnson. Up and in on the layup. Johnson's gotten 4 this quarter.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Highland, the pass to Sumner. It's George on the wing. And you look at two-way players who split time between the NBA and G League. They become important to roster construction, RJ.
It is, but I think also that the NBA has to make sure that these guys are taken care of because they're less expensive, so they end up having to do this bouncing back and forth. And you can have 3 guys shuffling back and forth. It's given a lot of young players an opportunity to prove themselves, but I still think that the teams need to make sure that they're taken care of.
The shot by Sumner, no good.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
Here's the great one.
Powerful.
Yes! And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Brown, a screen on Williams. For 3, George. It's hauled in by the great one. The great one's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Ball outside. Williams with the screen. Ball no good.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
George feels it out a bit. From the wing. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
And there's the lob. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Los Angeles has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Here's George. George with another miss.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Oh, he's been doing everything. Hitting the boards, huge game for him thus far.
Highland finds George. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket.
The way he's struggling this quarter, he's only adding to their troubles. They need his offense to come around.
They get the rebound. The kick out to Johnson. Here's the great one. Shot clock at 6. Second shot opportunity. And he hits the jump shot. The great one's got 46.
Oh my, sinking yet another mid-range jumper.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Yeah, another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
And the Bulls making a change here. Caruso's checked in. Spins. And a lot of NBA players and former players are getting into film production. How rewarding has that been, Greg?
You know, BA, storytelling is so gratifying and also so very important. Players do have a voice like never before, and these ventures are just another way of expressing that voice.
Zubac. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Caruso with the bucket.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
George for three. Gets the three ball to go. George has got 12 points here in the second half.
Here in the second half, you see they've gone to the long ball to try to keep up.
Ball passes to the great one. And he drives in. Another one goes. Incredible.
His elite offensive play has made its mark here once again.
Now second overall in career 50-point games. Fire up that GOAT conversation.
Certainly, Michael Jordan, the guy he's just passed, is dead center in that ongoing conversation around who is the best ever.
Harden from outside. Rebounded by Johnson. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Ball no good.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from three, and he's pretty good from there.
Harden, the pass to Zubac. And it's Chicago with a board. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Johnson. Outside, Williams. To the paint. Oh, misses the dunk.
Okay, that's how you stop a dunk. The defender brings the interference in a big way.
And here's George. And R.J. Parody has been a league goal. Last season was as closely contested as we've seen in recent memory.
Yeah, hopefully it's a sign of things to come, and with the new CBA, I think it will. While super teams do capture the imagination, I think a healthy competition is always for the best.
The great one passes to Caruso. Carries the 7-footer.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Caruso against George. From 12 feet. And it's Chicago with a board. The great one's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. He got it again! Sensational!
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. George for three. He can't get it to go.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's the great one. He's guarded by Zubac. The great one can't get it to go. The fader. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by George. Leonard's got 12 points here in the second half. Chicago's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Ball against Highland. The kick out to Johnson. Connects from downtown. Johnson's got 7 points here in the quarter.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence is impressive to see.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Nice shot by Harden.
Fooled the D that time. Harden with the soft touch, okay.
Chicago has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. There's Ball with a 3. It's rebounded by George. George has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Harden. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter here. The shot no good. The Bulls shooting has been great this game, 58%. Doubled by Highland. Out to the right wing. Ball passes to Johnson. Here's the great one. He's guarded by Highland. Back to Johnson. Another possession, another assist. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A.
Around the league, we're increasingly seeing former players in front office positions, Grant.
It's so true, B.A., and we need even more former players in those roles. They bring a perspective that a lot of front offices just don't have. They can add value with their experience. I really like this move.
Cornette's checked in for Chicago. White comes in for Ball.
It's a luxury to have a guy like Johnson that can bang down low and knock him down at the stripe.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Bulls.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And looking at their record after this victory, this will be their 37th of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for the Great One.
And he was doing everything out there on the floor tonight. Triple-double on the stat sheet, and that doesn't even tell the whole story.
Here's the Great One. He's guarded by Zubac. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Third personal foul. 13 foul.
And he makes the first. Both shots good from the stripe. And Harden's got the ball here for the Clippers. Lays it up and banks it in.
In the paint, Harden, man, he's just a tough guard. If you get too close, you know that this man is a master at drawing fouls.
Here's the Great One, driving in, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
This is what winning is all about, playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Double team on Leonard. Pass to George. The 3-ball. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
You're capable of shooting 40% from deep for a season. Paul George is steady from downtown.
Williams with the screen. Drives to the hoop. Good! That's another bucket. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.